It's quite funny you saying about doing the rendering in cycles because like, I'm afraid of saying stuff now because I've literally just put out a video telling people not to tell people when they're doing projects that they're really passionate about. But I've been doing a bit of a short film myself recently, but I came to a point where I'm forcing myself to convert all the cycle scenes to EEVEE scenes because the rendering is just taking far too long. So there's a lot of area lights, like simulating bounce lighting and stuff going on. But
Jeez.
actually, I'm constantly surprised because EEVEE is really capable.
And it's that hard thing of letting go of cycles.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
been using it for so long. It's kind of like, yes, EEVEE is almost there, but not quite there. But it's more just like, just shut up and do it.
I've got like a love-hate relationship with both of them. I feel like I was really biased right at the beginning of doing tutorial content because I was coming off the bat of doing all my artwork in Unity and stuff, jumping straight into EEVEE with Blender, and I hated cycles because it was just far too slow. Like, how could anything be that slow? But then over time, I sort of fell in love with like the physicality of cycles and emissive lighting and reflections and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is so good. If only we could like properly hybridize both of these engines. But it really depends on the project now. As I say, for the short films, I'm like, oh no, I cannot sit here for like 12 hours waiting for this one scene to render. But for regular artwork, for still imagery, I'm really loving cycles as well.
Yeah.
I use EEVEE, like I never render in it. I solely use it to just expedite the preview process. Like before I render in cycles, I go into EEVEE. If I'm like adding decals or whatever, I'll go into EEVEE. But I literally don't think I do any renders in EEVEE, just cycles. So I'm like the opposite of what most people use it for.
Have you done animation as well as your stills?
Actually, yeah. In my last hard surface course, I used EEVEE for the animations just because it would have taken me days otherwise, and the quality difference wasn't super huge. So, I also use it for animations, but that's it.
Does anyone make use of the material preview mode?
Look dev?
Yeah, look dev.
I mean, it looks nice.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah,
often. I just go to
does.
EEVEE.
yeah. That's the problem.
When
I have
mapping
with-
textures.
Yeah, when mapping textures is pretty useful. Yeah, I find myself trying to force myself to use it more. Sometimes I can't really be bothered to like go into render settings to swap between like cycles and EEVEE and that. So I find myself just using the pie menu, going cycles and then look dev, etc., just back and forth. Because sometimes it's nicer modeling something where you can actually see some of the material data rather than just a purely solid view. And that seems to be a good compromise in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone have a stutter in look dev? Every scene now, I go into look dev, and whenever I pan in the scene, it stutters for like a second. It's not my hardware. I have very good hardware, but it's only in look dev. EEVEE, it's smooth. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
So I don't use it anymore.
hold on, CG. If you said something, I can't hear you. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Are you in an attic?
No, still can't hear you.
It's like a side attic.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that little corridor that the girl hides in. Except
What do you say,
CG
Nick?
has nothing to hide from.
Your Nicolas Cage closet.
CG, I don't know what's going on.
All
but
my
this is-
jokes have been
there we
falling
go.
flat.
There you go.
Are
I
you
can hear you.
sweating? You look
Okay.
sweaty up there.
Listen, I'm in my dungeon. It's 100 degrees where I am. I only have a single fan. It's not good.
Why are you in the attic then?
It seems like the
It's
worst
the
place.
coldest, I swear, it's the coldest place.
Okay.
Yes, look dev does stutter. It's caching.
Okay, it's not just me then. It's you as well.
Yeah, it's caching, I think.
Do you know
But
how to
it's only in
fix
the
it?
beginning. No,
I that's why I just go to EEVEE. I don't even use look dev anymore. It's like
I use Workbench.
For everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. I render in Workbench.
So,
Everything is post-production.